Hey everyone, Mr. Complete Random here. It is time for another trick tutorial, and this one's a mentalism effect. So you do not need cards, no coins, no paper and pencil, nothing at all. So this trick is going for you guys who don't have cards or anything like that. And I hope you guys enjoy this one. This one's an old trick, but you know what? I still perform this trick and I still get so many great reactions. So I wonder if everybody even knows this trick, which I doubt. I honestly doubt. It's been around for a long time, since like the 90s or 80s, and it's still going on today, and it just has this high impact. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Right after the trick is performed, this mentalism effect is performed, I'm just going to pause for a little bit, and if you want to pause the video and leave, that way you do not learn how the trick is done, be my guest. That way you can keep that secret away from yourself and you don't learn how it's done. If you want to learn how it's done, you just continue watching the video, and then that way you guys learn how to do it. Alright, so on with the trick itself. So what I want you guys to do right now is to just think of a number between 1 and 10. Any number you want between 1 and 10. Now once you get your number, I want you to multiply that number by 9. Whatever your number is, multiply it by 9. Now once you get that product, I want you to take the digits of whatever that number is and add them together. Alright, so whatever your number is, I want you to add up the digits and get a single number. Okay? Now once you get that new number, I want you to subtract 5 from that number. So once you add up the digits together, use that number and subtract 5 from that number, and you get a new number. Now once you get that number, I want you to go ahead and you're going to transform that number into a letter. So A is going to be 1, B is going to be 2, C is going to be 3, D is going to be 4, E is going to be 5, and so on. So what I want you to do is get a letter from that number. Okay? Now once you have your letter, forget about all the numbers and stuff that you did before, okay? Just concentrate on that letter. And what I want you to do now is to use that letter and think of a country that starts with that letter. Any country you want that starts with that letter that you came to. What I want you to do now is to go ahead and you're going to bump up to the next letter. So if you're at A, go to B, B go to C, C go to D, and so forth. So whatever letter you arrived at before, I want you to bump up to the next letter. Once you get that letter, I want you to think of an animal that starts with that letter. And on top of that, I want you to think of the color of that animal. Now, you should have a country, an animal, and that color of that animal. And for some reason, I just don't know why you're thinking of this, but why are you thinking of, or you know I should even say, like, why would gray elephants be living in Denmark? Now this trick works more often than not, and I have had so many great reactions. You should see the draws drop when I've performed this trick. It is the most hilarious thing ever. And of course, with mentalism effects, you do not need anything. You could just walk up to somebody, perform the mentalism effect, and then just walk away, and then just be done with it. And you don't have to carry anything on you. You can just be ready on the go with that mentalism effect. If you guys do not want to learn this trick at all, just pause the video and just leave a like and then just leave. Alright, so just make sure you leave that like. But if you want to learn how this trick is done, just stick with the video and I will teach you how it works. Alright, so this trick is very simple. It all deals with the math, and you force the person the number, right? So you have them pick a number between 1 and 10, whatever it is, let's say 2. And you have them multiply by 9, which would be 18. Then when you add the two digits together, you get 9. Now, no matter what number they get to when they multiply the number by 9, when they add the two digits together, it equals 9. So everybody gets 9. Then when you subtract 5 from that number, everybody gets 4. When you transform the numbers to the letters, you get D. Now, if you look up the current listing of countries that begin with D, there's only two that are really, really popular. There's Dominican Republic and there's Denmark. Now, more often than not, people think of Denmark over Dominican Republic. So, that usually weighs, more towards you getting it right, or at least half right. And then you move on to the next part, which is bump up to the next letter, which A go to B, B go to C, C go to D, and so forth. So since we were at D, or the person, whoever your spectator is, goes from D to E, right? So think of an animal that starts with E. There's really, really not too many that are well known. Elephant, almost everybody thinks of right away. They're like, E, elephant, okay, done. Some people will think of emu, and if you think that the spectator is going to be one of those people, all you have to do is say, I didn't know brown emus lived in Denmark. You go like that. Or if you think they're going to think of Dominican Republic, you switch it up to saying Dominican Republic. Usually there's just two countries that they're going to be thinking of, so Denmark or Dominican Republic, and there's going to be like two animals that they're going to be thinking of, so either elephant or emu. There might be a few others that they can probably come up with, but really off the top of their head, they're going to be thinking of elephant more often than not. And elephants are gray. So you go ahead and you say gray elephants in Denmark, and then you have your great trick. And it's really, really nice effect. It's been done so many times. I know you guys might even put in the comments, oh, this is done before. This is so easy. People are going to figure it out. You know what? Try it, and you will be surprised with how many people do not even know this trick and how many people will actually get freaked out with this trick. So go ahead, get out there, give this trick a shot, and tell me in the comments below how well it worked, and let me hear about your opinions about other tricks in the future. What tricks do you want to learn about? Do you want to learn more mentalism, card tricks, coin tricks? Do you want to learn like everyday object tricks like pencils and pens and other things, whatever you want to learn? Or do you want to learn some just really, really basic stuff? What do you want me to teach in the trick tutorials? I will listen to you guys. I will hear your comments. I will read them all. And that's just about it. I'm here to listen to you guys and to perform for you guys and to give you guys some entertainment and to spread my love of magic to all you guys. So, subscribe if you have not yet, like this video, share with your friends, and as always, deuces up.